Hey, this is John Hart, Fatherhood Guru out of Flint, Michigan, owner, operator, executive director of INVOLVEDDAD. A lot of times organizations or other executives ask, hey, what is the secret sauce to running or starting a successful fatherhood program, right? And a lot of times when people ask that question, they are looking at all of the what are like the how-tos to make this transpire. And the first thing I tell them is that, yeah, I can tell you what I've done personally to make this happen, to grow our organization from the ground up. But the biggest thing is that I would tell anybody is that you need to survey your land. You need to survey like what is the needs of your community, because it doesn't make sense to start a fatherhood program if there is not a need, right? And I know that fatherlessness and challenges with families is all over the world, but the challenges with your fathers are very, very, very unique to your community, right? So my home base is Flint, Michigan. I know the men in this community. I know what their challenges are. I know what the barriers are, right? Over the past years, the community has gone through so many traumatic experiences, especially, connected to the Flint water crisis. And then on top of that, there was the COVID epidemic, right? And so Flint is very unique, and the fathers here are very unique with the challenges that they're faced with. So it's really, really important that you understand and do a survey your land on, listen, like how does your fathers communicate? What is their vibe, right? So I was born and raised in New Jersey, Elizabeth, New Jersey. And the way that men move out east is totally different than the Midwest. So you have to know how your men communicate. You have to know what their barriers are, what their challenges are. So before you begin to just start in this fatherhood organization, you need to be very strategic and intentional about surveying your land. And the last thing that I would like to say is that you don't want to create programs because you think this what that community need. You need to go on with the lens of like, hey, what do you guys need? Like, talk to the men in this community, talk to the women and the children in the community, of asking them like, what are their challenges? What are their barriers? What do they need support with? Because if you create a product that your community do not need, they won't support it, right? So I'm very strategic in the way that I grow. I grow organically and intentionally, right? So that is my advice for starting a successful and sustainable nonprofit. All right, talk to them.